So, hello guys. Ngayon, meron tayong pag-aaralan o sasagutan ng mga integrals. So, ngayon is ang technique nating ituturo sa inyo ay ang trigonometric substitution. So, meron lang tayong kailangang tatlong tandaan dito na mga pwede nating ipalit para sa ating trigonometric substitution. So, ito yung x is equal to a sine theta. Ayan. Then we have x is equal to a tangent theta. Then we have x is equal to a secant theta. So, gamit yung mga yan, sasagutan natin tong mga sumusunod na problems. So, punta na din tayo agad sa number 1. So, dito. So, find the integral of square root of 16 minus x squared all over x dx. So, let's solve. So, ang gagamitin natin dito is yung una, yung x is equal to a sine theta. Ayan. So, para lang din itong inverse trigo. So, alamin natin si a. Yung a natin dyan is yan, yung sa 16. So, that is a squared is equal to 16. Our value of a will be 4. So, ito yung gagamitin natin. X is equal to 4 sine theta. Yan. So, kung kailangan natin ng dx, so derivative lang natin yan. So, our dx will be this 4 cosine theta. Yan. And then, gawa lang tayo ng triangle which will help us para masolve tong problem na to. Yan. So, let's say this is angle theta. Yan. So, sine theta. Sine theta is, ano yun? It's opposite all over hypotenuse. So, meron tayo, upon dividing this, so, dito, sa part na to, pwede nating masabi na si sine theta is equal to x all over 4 by dividing 4, di ba? So, equal pala to sa x all over 4. So, our opposite side will become x. This one, the opposite of theta is x. Yan. So, and the hypotenuse will be 4. And to solve for the adjacent side, Pythagorean theorem lang tayo. So, that will be square root of 16 minus x squared. Yan. So, kung tinatanong nyo kung paano nangyari yan. So, let's assume this is b. Yan. So, we have 16 4 squared is equal to x squared minus b squared. I mean plus b squared. So, solving for b tayo. So, we will have this transpose x squared. So, this 16 minus x squared is equal to b squared. So, the value of b will become square root of 16 minus x squared. So, ito lang din yung sa adjacent side niya. So, meron na tayo niyan. Then, ano pa yung mga kakailanganin natin dito? So, meron na tayong x. Yun, yung conversion nitong 16 minus x squared. So, gusto ko is ito, tsaka si 4. Yan. So, that is adjacent over hypotenuse. Adjacent over hypotenuse. So, that will be what angle? So, that is cosine theta. I mean, what? Trigo yan. So, that is cosine theta. So, this will become square root of 16 minus x squared all over 4. Or, the value of square root of 16 minus x squared is equal to 4 cosine theta. Yan. So, I will just mark all the necessary. This one, and this one. So, pwede na natin siyang i-substitute dito sa ating problem. So, we will have integral of yung square root of 16 minus x squared. Ito siya, di ba? So, ipapalitan natin siya dito. So, that will become 4 cosine theta. Yan. All over our x, papalitan din natin siya ng 4 sine theta. And then, yung dx natin, which is ito, no? Then, value of dx will become 4 cosine theta. Yan. So, combine lang natin yung mga kailangan i-combine. So, I cancel this 4. Yan. And then, yung constant na 4 is ilalabas ko lang siya. Yan. So, we will have this cosine squared theta all over sine theta. Yan. So, yung dx natin is 4 cosine theta d theta. Then, dagdagan lang din natin ng d theta dito. And d theta. Ngayon, kailangan nating mag-decide if ano yung gagawin natin dito sa trigo natin. So, I think gagawin ko na lang siyang in terms of sine. So, let's try to solve that. So, alam ko na si cosine squared theta is equal siya sa 1 minus sine squared theta. So, gagamitin ko yung identities na yan. So, we will have this 1 minus sine squared theta all over sine theta d theta. So, yan. Pwede na natin yung paghiwalayin. So, we will have 4 multiply 2 integral of 1 all over sine theta d theta, then minus sine squared theta all over sine theta d theta. So, yan. So, pwede kong makancel yung isa dito. Yan. And then, we will have this. Yan. Dito sa baba. We have 4 multiply 2. 1 all over sine theta is equal to that is cosecant theta d theta. And this is minus integral of sine theta d theta. So, pwede na natin yung masagutan. Ang gagawin na lang natin is basic integration. So, the integral of cosecant is 4. Yan, kopyan lang natin yan. The integral of that is ln negative ln cosecant theta plus cotangent theta. Yan. So, dito naman sa kabila is minus that is negative cosine theta. Yan, plus c. So, we will have this equal to 4 negative ln of cosecant theta plus cotangent theta plus cosine theta. So, hindi pa tayo tapos dyan kasi babalik pa natin siya sa in terms of algebraic expression. So, kailanganin natin tong triangle. So, kunin ko lang ulit siya dito sa may baba. Yan. So, this time, yan. Para malaman mo si cosecant, diba? Cosecant theta is equal siya. So, kabaliktaran siya ng sine. So, the inverse of that is hypotenuse all over opposite. And yung cotangent naman is kabaliktaran naman tangent. So, that is adjacent all over opposite. And then cosine theta. Yan. Cosine theta natin is adjacent over hypotenuse. So, kunin lang natin to, yung mga values niya dyan. So, cosine theta will become hypotenuse natin 4 all over our opposite is x. Our adjacent side is square root of 16 minus x squared all over the hypotenuse x. How about our cosine? It is adjacent, so square root of 16 minus x squared all over hypotenuse 4. So, yan. So, meron na tayo ng mga value ng ating algebraic expression. So, let's just substitute. So, we will have this 4 then minus ln. This will become 4 all over x plus square root of 16 minus x squared all over x plus square root of 16 minus x squared all over 4. Yan. The bracket and then plus c. So, this will be our answer. Ayan. So, ganyan yung ating gagawin kapag square root of a squared minus x squared, no? Kapag x is equal to a sine theta, ang pinapalitan natin dyan is yung square root of 16 minus, square root of a squared minus x squared. Ayan. So, sige, dito naman tayo sa next number. Ayan. So, I think kukulangin pa rin yan. So, naba ko pa siya. Yan. So, same process lang tayo dun. Pero this time, ang gagamitin naman natin is kung 1 plus, a squared plus x squared, ang ginagamit natin dyan is tangent, no? So, x is equal to a tangent theta. So, our a will become 2. So, 2 tangent theta. So, our dx will become 2 secant squared theta. D theta. And then, pwede na tayong gumawa ng triangle natin. Ayan. So, theta. So, sa tangent is opposite over adjacent. So, opposite natin is x. And then, our adjacent is 2. So, to solve for this, we'll have square root of 4 plus x squared. Ayan. So, kung kakailanganin natin si 4 plus x squared, gagamit tayo nito. So, that will become so, hypotenuse tsaka ito si 2. So, that will become or adjacent over hypotenuse. So, cosine theta is equal siya sa adjacent to all over hypotenuse square root of 4 plus x squared. And then, dahil si square root of 4 plus x squared ang kailangan natin, so we will have 2 all over cosine theta. So, 2 all over cosine theta, 1 all over cosine theta is it is secant, no? So, that is 2 secant theta. So, kung gusto natin na mawala tong square root na to, so, let's just square the both sides. Then, 4 plus x squared is equal to 4 secant squared theta. Ayan. Now, we can substitute. So, meron dx na tayo. Meron na din tayong 4 plus x squared. So, let's substitute. So, si 4, dahil constant siya, ilabas natin muna siya. And the value of dx is this 2 secant squared theta d theta. And then, we'll have the value of 4 plus x squared is 4 secant squared theta. The quantity is squared. So, pwede pa natin siyang, ito yung 2, i-multiply ulit natin siya. So, 8. Then, secant squared theta d theta. So, over tayo dito. So, this one will become 16. Then, secant raised to 4 theta. So, yung 16, pwede natin din siya ulit ilabas. Yan. And then, dito is pwede tayong simplify. So, cancel natin to. Mababawasan to ng dalawa. So, squared na lang siya. So, that will become 1 all over secant squared theta d theta. So, ano ba yung 1 all over secant theta? That is cosine. So, this is cosine squared theta d theta. So, kapag ganito ng mga even numbers, pwede nyong panoodin yung last video ko. So, or yung mga previous video na patungkol dito sa trigo. Kung ano ba yung mga gagawin kapag even, ganon. Kapag add, so just watch that. Lalagyan ko dyan. So, sige. So, ang gagawin natin dito is ang cosine squared theta kapag even numbers, ang gagawin natin is si 1 plus cosine 2 theta all over 2. Yan. So, papalitan natin yan. So, we will have this 1/2 integral of 1 plus cosine 2 theta all over 2 d theta. So, we can solve that direct na yan. So, 1/2 multiply to 1/2 theta. Yan. Plus. So, this one will become 1/2. So, integral of cosine. So, that will become sine. Pero, meron siyang nasa ilalim. So, may NF pa tayo na 1/2. Then, si sine 2 theta. Ayan. So, plus C. So, this one, ang mangyari dyan is, you can multiply. So, 1/4 theta, or pwede namang hindi na. So, we just multiply it plus 1 all over 8 sine 2 theta. Plus C. So, I'm thinking now na itong sine 2 theta is, pwede ko siyang i-convert into 2 sine theta, cosine theta. And then, yun. So, first is, alamin muna natin kung ano yung value ni theta. So, since we use tangent, no? So, x is equal to a tangent theta. So, solving tayo sa theta natin. So, that will become x all over 2. Yan. Tangent theta. So, divide lang natin si 2. So, we have x all over 2 is equal to tangent theta. So, our theta will become the arctangent of x all over 2. And then, yung sine naman natin, so, let's just experiment, no? So, paano kapag, diba, sine 2 theta yan? So, paano kapag in-expand ko siya na 2 sin theta, cosine theta, or stay ko lang siya na sin 2 theta. No. So, dito is double angle. So, I think mas pabalikin na lang natin siya in sin theta and cosine theta. Our cosine theta is already solved like this. And the sin theta will become opposite over hypotenuse. So, x all over square root of 4 plus x squared. Ayan. So, 2 sin theta, cosine theta. So, palitan lang natin si sin theta. It will become x all over square root of 4 plus x squared. And then multiply to cosine theta, which is 2 over square root of 4 plus x squared. So, the value of that will become 2x all over 4 plus x squared. We still not multiplied the 2 here. So, lagyan lang natin ng 2 dyan. So, this is the equivalent of sin 2 theta. Yan. 4x all over 4 plus x squared. So, if ginamit natin yung sin 2 theta lang, and then we just multiply the middle part. So, that will become sine, then 2. The value of theta is, I think this is good. This one, sine 2 theta. So, substitute natin yan dito sa ating sine 2 theta natin is equal to 4x. Yeah, 4x all over 4 plus x squared. So, that will become 1/4. The value of theta is arctangent x all over 2 plus 1 all over 8. Then, multiply this 4x all over 4 plus x squared. Then, plus c. So, the 4 will be cancelled. May tira pa tayong 2. Ayan. So, pwede na natin makuha yung sagot na ito. Ayan, just copy it. So, plus c. Okay? So, ganyan yung gagawin natin kapag 4 plus x squared. So, paano naman itong sa may last one? So, that is integral of x cubed all over square root of x squared minus 25. So, ang gagamitin naman natin dito is x is equal to a secant theta. So, our a will become 5 secant theta. And then, let's make triangle. So, ganun lang yung steps natin. Yeah, assume this is theta. So, secant theta is, kabaliktaran niya is cosine, which is adjacent all over hypotenuse. So, this is hypotenuse all over adjacent, which is 5. So, this one will become the x squared minus 25. Ayan. So, kailangan natin si dx. dx natin will become 5 secant theta tangent theta d theta. So, kailangan natin ni square root of x squared minus 25. So, just use opposite all over adjacent. So, that is tangent theta. So, opposite natin is square root of x squared minus 25 all over 5. Ayan. So, ang ginamit ko lang is opposite all over adjacent. So, that is tangent theta. Then, Meron na tayo niyan. So, 5 tangent theta is equal to square root of x squared minus 25. So, ito yung mga kakailanganin ko. Yan, ito, tsaka ito. So, our new values will become x cubed. So, our x is 5 secant theta. So, the quantity cube all over the value of square root of x squared minus 25 is 5 tangent theta. So, then, si dx, we have 5 secant theta tangent theta d theta. So, fine na meron ba tayong makakancel? Yes, si tangent theta. Yan. So, and then si 5. So, expand lang natin to. So, we will have this. This 5 cube is 125. Lagay ko lang sa labas kasi constant siya. And then, secant cube. Tapos, ito times pa natin ng isa pang secant. So, magiging ilang secant na yon. So, that is raised to 4 d theta. So, now, we will decide kung paano yung gagawin natin kapag meron tayong even na secant. So, I think we're gonna use the 1. Maghiwalay lang tayo ng isa dyan, no? So, sige. Hiwalay tayo ng isa. I mean, isang pares. So, that is secant squared theta. Then, secant squared theta d theta. Yan. And then, gamitan natin ng identities tong secant. So, secant squared theta is equal to 1 plus tangent squared theta. So, we will have this 125 and then substitute 1 plus tangent squared theta. Yan. And then, si secant squared theta d theta. So, mapapansin nyo na si tangent, kapag dinerivative natin yan, we will have secant squared theta d theta. So, kung gusto nyo medyo ma-master ito, yung sa trigo, talaga, you watch the previous video para talaga ma-master nyo ito. So, equal siya sa 125 integral of. Actually, pwede na natin siyang i-direct, no? Pero I want you to see it. So, I will use secant squared theta and then plus integral of tangent squared theta secant squared theta d theta. So, d theta din tayo dito. So, let u natin is equal to tangent theta. Our du is secant squared theta d theta. Yan. So, nakaabang na tayo doon. So, dito is secant squared theta. So, direct basic trigo na yan. So, that is tangent theta. Yung sagot natin dyan. Plus, dito naman is u squared. Di ba? U squared du yan. So, kapag in-integrate natin yan, we will have 1/3 u cube. So, palit ko na siya agad. So, tangent cube theta. Yeah. So, that's good. Plus c. So, we just need the value of tangent theta, which is nakuha naman na natin. Tangent theta is equal to square root of x squared minus 25 all over 5. What number is that? So, over 5. So, this one is the thing we're gonna use. So, we will have this 125 multiplied to square root of x squared minus 25 all over 5 plus 1/3. And then we have square root of x squared minus 25 all over 5, the quantity cube, plus c. So, let's simplify this. So, pwede kong ilabas si square root of x squared minus 25. So, before that, sige, multiply ko na lang muna itong 125, no? So, that will become this. 125 divided by 5, it's 25. Square root of x squared minus 25. Then, dito is plus 125 all over 3. Then, this becomes square root of x squared minus 25 cube all over 5 cube is 25. I mean 125 plus c. So, pwede kong makancel si 125 dito. And pwede kong ilabas si square root of x squared minus 25. So, that leave us 25 here plus 1/3. And then, may matitira ka pang isang, diba? So, this is 3 halves. 3 halves yan. So, diba? So, square root of x squared minus 25 cube is also can be written as x squared minus 25 raised to 3 half. So, babawasan mo lang yan ng 1 half kasi nilabas natin yung isang square root. So, mangyari dyan is raised to 1 na siya. So, x squared minus 25. So, if we want to simplify, so, LCD lang natin siya. So, that is 1/3. So, 3. So, 3 times 25, that is 75 plus x squared minus 25 plus c. So, we will have the answer 1/3 square root of x squared minus 25 multiply to x squared plus 50 plus c. So, this will become our answer. Yan. So, kung gusto nyo pang matuto sa mga ganitong problems or sa mga engineering, so, pwede nyo i-follow yung aking page or subscribe kayo sa aking channel para matuto pa ng mga ganito. So, that's for today's video. So, sige, goodbye.